time to start it. And I know you got it. You with me, let's rock this party. All the girls on the side say, and all my fellas on the side say, never gonna fly high to the skies, 'cause we're gonna have the taste of the good life. Here we go, here we go, here we go up. We're gonna rock this club till it blows up. Yeah, we're gonna live a good life. Yeah, we're gonna do it all day. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. I saw you when you passed me by, girl. Listen, baby, it ain't no lie, girl. And I can't deny that your sensitive booty caught my eye, girl. Listen, you don't have to be the shy, girl. I'm not a player, no, I'm not the guy, girl. Listen, yeah, I know that we could fly up in the sky. A place we could try, girl. Yeah, you know that I've been around this time, up and down for some to play with. Yeah, I know I'm finally found you, girl. I know I found you, girl. Stop me.
Hey everybody, welcome to Happy Hour Live. Happy Thursday. Let's see, we have Cynthia Thomas Grant. You were the first one to join. Hey honey. Joanna, Nisha, hey honey. Gail, we have Keisha. Happy Thursday. Denise, hey Denise. We have Sassy from California. I saw someone from Scottsdale, Arizona. Hey, Harley. The QB Project. Hey, see all the black hearts, all of my favorites. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kim. Tina. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Courtney. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's Happy Hour Live. I'm so happy to see you guys. So if you are new here, how about since we have the love for orange right now, how about leaving me an orange heart in the chat if you are new here? Hey, Lakita. Ooh, hey from Greece. Hi, Gina. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Hey, Nikisha. My name is Iesha. I am sitting in for Ashley this week. I am the Community Engagement Manager here at Cloth and Paper. We have an orange heart. Hey, Rodina. Lifestyle from Tyler. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Hey, Yolanda. Pixie Glam. Oh, we have another orange heart. Janine. Hi. Welcome. Oh, we have Denise from the UK. It's almost night time for you. Hey, Tawanica, I cannot wait for June. It'll be here before you know it. We are on the countdown. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. Hey, Chanel. I hope everyone has been having a great week. I and having a fantastic week, because finals are done. Classes are done. I have this week and next week on break, and then I start summer school on the 19th. So just a little small break, but a break nonetheless. June is your birthday month. Happy early birthday, Kathy. Farah says the saffron color has her in a chokehold. I can't sleep. Listen, I don't know about you all, but whenever Ashley and team introduce us to a new color, I get obsessed. I get obsessed. I get upset. I don't blame it on. I blame Ashley. I get obsessed with colors. So absolutely, yes. Yay for a break. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. So let's get started. I have quite a few things to share. First and foremost, have you guys ordered already for May and received your order and gotten your freebie? If not, this is the freebie for the month of May, avant-garde dot stickers. So of course you have your various sizes, and these are perfect for labeling, listing, little deco. Lakita said everything needs to be matchy matchy. Yes, yes, everything needs to be matchy matchy. Also, when you receive your order, you get this sneak peek for June for the thank you card. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say right now. Y'all got to stay tuned for more. But these are your freebies for the month of May. Okay. All right. Let's see what I want to talk about next. Now let's talk about Estate. So we have been appreciating the fact that we received our notice that Estate is ending in a good way, bittersweet. However, a few things. If you have not had the opportunity to experience the Estate box, there are a couple left where you can make a one-time purchase for the spring Estate box. Inside that box, I have cleaned out my vase just to share one of the items that I love the most from the spring Estate box, which is this Coda vase. I cleaned it out in anticipation of some new flowers coming in for Mother's Day. I've given all the hints, so they better catch it. But anyway, this heavy vase, I love it. It is heavy duty. It's like this brown, I would say like amber-ish type color, as you can see. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it has the beveled bottom, which if you can see that, it's just very nice. This will probably be one of the most cherished items that I have from Estate. I was an Estate subscriber from the very beginning. So we have been introduced to some amazing products from some absolute fabulous vendors that Ashley handpicked. So we thank her so much for that. Speaking of Estate, one of the items that we received, I can't remember which box specifically, but we received this diffuser in this beautiful white box, and it comes packaged. Let me open it. Hang on. Like this. So you have your diffuser. I repackaged this for y'all, by the way. Your oils and your reeds, and the diffuser is this beautiful ceramic holder, and it has the Estate brand logo. So this is in the shop for you to pick up now. Just throw your reeds in. You can actually put the jar inside and put the reeds inside to get the maximize your scent. Okay. So I'm going to put this back so that I don't have a boo-boo. But again, this is available. This was from the Estate box. So this is available if you want to pick up one of those. That would make a fantastic gift for Well, you wouldn't get it from Mother's Day, but you can, if you want to do a late Mother's Day gift, birthday gift, just because gift, it will be fantastic. And lastly, but not least, in terms of estate, the long awaited Basilica room spray. Now, listen, my little office here, I can spray this maybe one, maybe two, and it actually lasts all day and actually into a couple of days where you can just smell the scent takes over. So it has a great throw, and I know Basilica is a favorite scent of us all. Let's be quite honest. So if you have been waiting on this room spray, pick you up 1, 2 jars. If you want to give one as a gift, keep one as, for yourself, it's there for the taking. Oh, you spray your planner pages. I never thought about that, but I have, it would be good for like letters. If you send letters in the mail, thank you cards. Thank you, Miss Denise. Yeah, I'm going to miss that box as well. I'm definitely going to miss it. However, I love the fact that it opens the door for other options, especially, limited edition lifestyle products that we can purchase. We all about a good limited edition. But yes, I love that idea of spraying your planner pages. Love that. So make sure you pick that up. All right. Now, last but certainly not least in terms of Estate is our 10-year anniversary event. So we talked about it a little bit earlier. I cannot wait to see you guys who have already purchased your tickets coming up to Richmond in June. There are a handful of tickets left. So if you have been on the fence, I would suggest you jump off of that fence and go purchase your tickets so that we can meet in June and take a selfie. Okay? Me, you, and Ashley, and all the rest of the team. Farrah says she's spraying her pages right. I'm gonna spray mine when I get off. Don't please believe. I am definitely gonna spray mine when I get off. Okay, I'm going down my list, y'all, to make sure I don't miss anything. Talked about Estate. We talked about the diffuser and the room spray. One other thing, if you are speaking of deadlines, May 15th is approaching very, very quickly. I think this is a great segue into showing you my items from the May box. May 15th is approaching very, very quickly. If you are interested, or I mean, FOMO is real. So if you want to forego that FOMO, I would suggest you sign up. Okay. All right. So let's talk about these. Let's talk about some of the May stuff. Should I talk about some of the May stuff first or the April stuff? May or April? And I'm going to combine the two either way. Yay, QB. I cannot wait to meet you. Kelly is coming to Richmond. Queen City Diva from Charlotte to Richmond. Oh, your boxes have shipped. Come on, shipped. All right, let's do May first, and we can then I'm going to incorporate. Now, first of all, disclaimer: all of my stuff has been customized, so this is not how you're going to receive your. It's going to come like this. Now, I have taken my band off. Oh Lord, hold on, production. A camera done switched. I don't know what happened. Wait a minute, what happened? Okay. This is live, y'all. Okay. Doggone it. Wait a minute, y'all. What is happening here? Okay. Lord have mercy. Every time we think we're going right, we get left. Okay. So it comes with this is your commonplace notebook set. Comes with this band. However, I took the band off and put it on my essentials pouch just as a little deco. So this is how I'm carrying like things that I'm using on an everyday, on a day-to-day basis. So I took my band off and put it on my essentials pouch. Okay, let's talk about these notebooks. You get the folded Pocket Plus pamphlet. So this is like your monthly. It's a monthly card where you can put like a little spotlight sticker, highlight your month for important events, important dates. And I'm going to show you how I'm using mine in just a second. Yes, the watch does match. Isn't it cute? Okay, so you get your Pocket Plus month pamphlet for your monthly overview. Great for on the go notes, and it fits inside of the traveler's notebook from our April box, which I'm going to share in just a second. We have the A5 Perfect Bound notebook, which is 365 pages. So this is a yearly notebook of undated daily pages. I have been using this for the last week or so. I added this vinyl. It took me, let me tell y'all how old this vinyl is. I made this vinyl in 2020 and I'm just now using it. So if you remember when we talked about the April stickers from the April box in my commitment issues, this is proof. But anyway, I added this because I thought this was going to be, it was perfect on this just white notebook. So I found the perfect place for it finally. I have been using the daily pages sparingly just to get like a feel for it. I actually used it this week as a weekly, Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm using each of these areas kind of like a little list. This is like priorities. This is just random list. I have a little quote box here at the bottom. And then here I'm going to do a little reflection of my week. And I did that because there's not a lot going on this week. So I didn't need a daily page for every day. But that's the great thing about this notebook is that you can customize it to fit your need, whether you use it as a weekly, whether you use it as a daily every day. It's up to you. And then I have a little next week area there. And then for next week, which is going to ramp back up, I've already started prepping my pages for next week. So next week, I'm going to use it as intended as a daily going into for the full week. So in a few, we are going to do a little pen test in just a second. But I also wanted to share with you the third item from the Commonplace Notebook set, which is this HP Classic Spiral Notebook, which is grid. You have a little headline at the top for your topic and your date if you choose to use it as a notebook. I am using mine as, how can I put it? It's a notebook, but it's going to be for school stuff. So I've already kind of customized it for mine. Now, this is one of my favorite cards that we received in a sub box. I cannot tell you when. However, I just love the message behind it. I can be, and I still am. And then this one, mindset card, was also one of my favorites. And I think it just flows together with keeping me motivated because I don't know. I mean, school is stressful, y'all. As as almost, never mind. Just it's stressful. Just let that be. Let it stay at that. I am keeping this inside. One of our featured products from the day are the pocket corners. So I am holding these cards in here with the pocket corners in clear. So if you wanted to use this kind of like a memory book, to hold like photos, journaling cards, those photo corners are perfect. So I'm saving this spot to add my name using my label maker. So what I've started doing is I'm going to record like the remaining classes that I need to take. These are the remaining classes that I need in my projected graduation date, which is hopefully next December. And then I'm starting a page of a section where I need to write out my plan for after graduation, which is my MBA with a concentration in cybersecurity. Okay. All right. So that is right now how I've customized mine. That's what I'm going to be using this for. And then on the back, I had to. I had to. So that is my commonplace notebook set for right now. This is like the perfect thing. I mean, I haven't even gotten my box yet, y'all. And I think this is like the most exciting box that we're going to receive to date. And I've seen what's coming up, so that says a lot. So trust me. All right, let's talk about, remember I mentioned, so the April box. So for those of you who were not subscribed to the April box, your time to shine is today, because all of the items from the exclusive collection are moving over into the general shop. So you have your, where's my book? You have your items like the Heights dashboard with the stickers. And if you remember, when I first shared this during our April session or in the workshop and Happy Hour Live, I didn't have any of these stickers on here. So I did commit to these two to decorate my dashboard. So this is moving over to the general shop today, along with the checklist insert, the index page flags with this beautiful avocado, navy, and it's like almost like a burgundy-ish color. Those are in the shop today. So if you are a fan of page flags, these are in the shop as well. And I wanted to also mention the time block sticky notes. Now, these are perfect if you want to time block out your day. So for example, if you were using a weekly insert, and I'm just going to go back to, I'm just going to go back to my weekly in the Perfect Bound notebook. So if you wanted to use that layout as a weekly, and you had one day in particular where you needed to time block out your day in either this layout or even your own other weekly insert, it's great to just highlight like what your meetings are, what your appointments are, and just highlight your day and just stick it on here. You can stick it on your insert directly. You can stick it on a bookmark, dashboard, whatever the case may be. It is perfect for time blocking if you want just a little bit of extra in your weekly insert. Now, I wanted to show you, we're going to do a little pen test in just a second, but I wanted to show you the Traveler's Notebook with the May Pocket Plus monthly. So here's mine. I've already filled mine out for May, as you can see. And then on the back, I just flip it over and I have the outline for the important dates. So I just have it clipped together with this clip. And then I have also in here June, July, and August. And I've used one of the page flags to separate out the months. And I just labeled it with a label maker. And for the other months, I've already highlighted and I just have them sitting there. I'm just going to have one for each month and just remove it as the month ends and then add the new one. Also, I almost forgot. In my workshop, I talked about adding additional books. So, with the Traveler's Notebook, you have 4 strings. I already have 3 books in here on the 3 strings. And this one is like the 4th book where I have like the stickers in the back, all on 1 string. And this is surrounded by one of the Pocket Plus clear covers. However, if you wanted to add an additional book, so let's say you wanted to add another Pocket Plus book, In this case, I have the monthly from the May box, and I have it on a jump band. Some of you may, if you are familiar with Traveler's Notebooks, then you already know how jump bands work. But if you are not, if you wanted to add an additional book to your Traveler's Notebook, you will have your two products, right? So you have this book, and let's pretend this is another book. Put them together as such. Make sure you open them to the middle. Take a little jump band. You can either jump band, hair tie, rubber band, anything that's going to hold these books together. Put it over the center pieces. And now you have almost like it's two books into one. Then you take that, what you've created, add it on your additional string, and that's how you add an additional item book to your Traveler's Notebook. Any questions so far? For me, any questions for me? And I think when I shared this the last time, I had created my own little cover for my Traveler's Notebook, switched it out. I do that often. And this was an additional CP Petite dashboard that I had. I just cut off the disc punch part, slid it in, and it is the perfect fit. So this, if you have any extra CP Petite dashboards lying around that you you don't mind, even if you don't want to cut it up, you can still add it in, and you'll just, it's going to bend around, so you're really not going to see the disc punch. But I have two of these, so I didn't mind cutting this one up. You can do that. And then on the back, this was a dashboard that I cut up. This was the rhythm and routine dashboard, and I think I have the front of it here, where I added it to the cover of the clear cover. Where did I get the jump band from? Ooh. If I can be honest, I have no clue. Because I used to use Traveler's Notebooks way back in the day. So I have like a little stash of Traveler's Notebook accessories. So I just found it. But again, it can be just as simple as a hair tie. I mean, this can be like easily like an elastic hair tie that you can use, or a rubber band. But if you really want to find jump bands, probably just Google it, or anywhere that sells Traveler's Notebook supplies. You can find one. Hi, Bex from the UK. Any other questions? What size height of the dashboard would you order? CP Petite. That's what this one is. This is CP Petite size. Yep. I think they shared it on a reel on the Cloth and Paper Instagram page. That's where the idea came from. This is a Uniball 1 0.38. I think it matched the theme with the avocado. All right, let's swatch some items in the Commonplace Notebook. I know I'm all over the place, guys, but I just want to show you a couple of items from my own personal stash that I have found that work very well and match the Commonplace set perfectly. All right, let's highlight. And as you saw, if from our, was it the March box? If you have the adjustable pen sleeve, it works very well on your Traveler's Notebook. Okay. All right, let's do a pen test in this one, since this one is kind of like, one that we'll be using the most. And I wanted to show reddish orange is kind of like what's happening here. This is the Kaweco Sport in red. And if you are looking for something that is going to go, isn't that cute? You move this out of the way. So I went digging with this one and a couple of others for items that I already have in my stash that match. And it's just like, I'm here for it. I am here for it. All right, let's do a little pen test. So I have this one, the Kaweco Sport. This is a rollerball, by the way. And I'm going to do a fountain pen. Now, I've already written, actually, the first couple of pages. All of these, this is with a fountain pen. And as you can see, and this one was with a fountain pen. Yes, it is in blue. So I did blue and black. We have the pens from the April sub box. This is a favorite of mine. And I'm always getting questions about what goes well with the transparent sticky notes. So if you are like, some people don't like to switch their pens when they're writing. So I'm going to show you whether or not we're going to test this live, because I haven't tested this. This writes well on a page flag. So if you're using like a page flag or any kind of transparent sticker, and you may not want to switch your pens all the time, the Uni Pen marking pen is oil-based. This works best. There are a lot of different Uni pens out there, but you have to make sure that it says oil-based and not water-based in order for it to work on your transparent sticky notes and not smear. So we can try. Now, it's a permanent pen, so may have to be a little cover. You're going to have a little shadowing. Not much bleed through, but definitely shadowing, as you can see right there. But we get a lot of questions about what works best on transparent sticky notes, page flags. And we're going to do a fountain pen. And I have like dark blue ink in this one. And fun fact, I was never a fountain pen person until you guessed it, Ashley. Okay, so that's the fountain pen and the rollerball. As you can see, barely any shadowing. Now, this pen, let me use this one first. This one is from the April sub box, the Sarasa in dark blue. And this is in 0.5. That's kind of like my sweet spot, 0.5, 0.7. But then we got this one, the Uniball Vision Elite. Fun fact about this pen is there is a reservoir inside that is leak proof. This one worked well for the, fit with the travel theme of the April sub box, because this is great for traveling because it doesn't leak. So, however, to my surprise, this one is a juicy 0.8. Do y'all see how juicy that is? 0.8. No bleed through, no shadowing. And then last but not least, well, actually I have one more. If you are not hip to using the Pentel Energel pens, I highly, highly recommend using these because not only are they comfortable in your hand, this is a 0.5. They come in fantastic colors. They write smooth. This one matches the May box perfectly. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And I have one more. This came in our so attention subscribers. This one came in our February 2024 box. I had to phone a friend. It comes with a fine tip and then it comes with like a chisel tip on the end, on the other end. So you have a marker and then you have a fine tip. So if you were subscribed 2024, possibly, check your stash. This one works well and matches the Mesa box as well. Listen, I went digging for because I knew I had colorful markers that would work well with the May box. And as a marker, no bleed through, no shadowing. This is the name of it. Monami Live Color. Fine tip, chisel tip. And also, did you know that, and I think we mentioned this on last happy hour, that through the end of May, you can receive the cloth and paper leather bookmark free with any purchase if you purchase the third edition or no, second edition bibliophile inserts. So it's a bookmark. So if you wanted to mark all of your pages, or maybe just like the week before in your perfect bound notebook, you could do so. And that way it could take you straight to your daily page. And it goes great with the green cover. So this is a free gift with purchase. So I am here for these matchy situations. Customizing your perfect bound cover. Using the 0.8 thick and juicy. Customizing your traveler's notebook from April. Combining April and May. So for the bookmark, Renee, the bibliophile inserts, the bibliophile planner insert, second edition. Any questions for me? while I look over my list to make sure I didn't forget anything. You found your marker. Yay. That's listen, we have to keep a stash because you never know. And I like to tell people when we get stuff in the sub box, just because you may not have a need for it right at that moment when you get that box, you will down the line. Who would have thought that we would have had so many items that would match a future box, even in the next year over? Who would have thought? I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Who's ready for some sneak peeks? I was going to tell you in the beginning that we had sneak peeks, but I wanted to make sure y'all stayed to the end. Got some sneak peeks coming. What size is the Coveco rollerball? Honestly, I have to phone a friend on that one with customer service. I think it just comes in one size. I believe I'll have to refer to customer service on that one, but I think it just comes in one size. But it looks like, it writes like a medium point to me, which may be like 0.5. Yeah. It's definitely like a 0.5, 0.7. Okay, so Carissa said rollerballs are 0.7. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, y'all ready for some sneak peeks? Everybody calm down. Everybody ready? Thank you, Golden Beauty. All right, so the first sneak peek is, I know a lot of you were very excited when we released the planner rings where you could go from a ring bound to a disc bound. Those were released earlier this year in 1 inch. Guess what? We have them coming in 1.25 in black and silver. So for you guys that love to stuff your planners like myself, we have more room coming. The bigger, the better. So those are coming very soon. This will be an exclusive collection early release. So 1.25. So you can go from an A5 to a half letter. You can go from A6 to CP Petite in terms of your covers. You can, and I think the other one is, yes, personal wide to HP mini. So there you go. So Patricia, how you use them, if you have so for example, let me pull out my CP Petite. So for example, I have a heirloom cover, and right now I have it on discs for CP Petite. With the rings, you would remove these and you would then use an A6 insert. So if you had an A6 ring bound planner and you had a CP Petite planner and you wanted to use this particular cover with your A6 inserts, you would take the rings that were just shown, add them to your A6 inserts, and then use it comes with a not reversible, but a dashboard that you slide in the back that has the disc punch on one side and then the ring punch on the other side. And then you can use this cover for both your CP Petite and your A6 inserts. Is that Miss Pat who asked that question? Miss Patricia Charles. Is that you, Miss Pat? In an LV, the MM personal wide is going to be a little too. Oh, so that is. Hey, Miss Pat. So the personal wide inserts are going to be that they're going to overhang in an LV medium because it's just not going to be. If you left it open instead of and never closed it, it would work. However, closing it is going to be an issue. Um it's going to hang over on your pin loop. Yeah, it's going to be too wide in the LV. Okay. Now, ready for sneak peek number 2? Hold, you ready to clutch your pearls a little bit? New folios are coming. Who's ready for some new covers? See, I knew it. I knew it. Come on, Celia. But wait, there's more. Come on, Lizard. I cannot wait. That one is coming home to me. Yes. You heard it here first. Is that not gorgeous? I knew you were waiting on these sneak peeks. Listen, Pixie Glam, I don't think, need is such a subjective word. Yes, lizard. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Did we have another sneak peek production? I can't remember. I think that was it. Y'all excited? Okay, they said let's give everyone one more. Do we have another one? I was thinking we only had those 2 to share today, just today. I think that may be it, y'all. Then yeah, that's all we're sharing right now. Until there will be other sneaks coming, but that was just a sneaky sneak peek for now. It is my favorite part. More details coming soon. Can we see the olive again? Sure. Yep, just a tease. So I think it was inadvertently sneaked back when we were looking at Nate's notebook. Y'all remember? Ferry, we're going to release those details soon. More to come. We just wanted to give you just a little tease, just a little taste of what's to come. Okay? Yeah, Nate let it out. Yeah, he did. Nate sneaked it first. Okay. And I will tell you, I will be back with you guys next week. And I have some new releases to share next week. And I think you've already seen a couple of the sneaks coming. I won't reveal what it is. I'm just going to say that you may or may not have already seen it. I will be back next week to share productive planning tips and some new sneak peeks and some new releases. Oh, do you see what I see? Okay, first of all, let's get into the pocket configuration. I'm going to keep hinting until I can't hint no more. But yeah, next week, I'm coming with some new. Mm-hmm. Oop. One more. Y'all know I love a good brown. Come on, production. Rebiana's more detail. Come on, Renee. Rebiana. More details are coming soon, so stay tuned. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, production, we're good. We've given them the most today. We've given them the most. All right. Now, think I've covered everything I needed to cover for this week. I have my word of wisdom for you guys. And going with the whole theme of traveling, capturing memories, which all of these items that I've shared today, the traveler's notebook, your notebooks that are coming up for in your Maybox, can all be used for capturing memories, journaling, however it fits into your life at this particular time or this particular season in life. It's all about capturing those moments that mean the most to you. Okay, so anyway, my word of wisdom for today is stay grounded, stay grateful, and don't blink. The best moments are quick. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and don't blink. The best moments are very quick. So, just be intentional with your memory keeping, with, capturing those moments that mean the most to you, and just slow down and soak it all in. Time moves fast enough. Thank you. So yeah, that is my time. I had no idea that I would keep you guys for a whole hour, but sometimes I can get a little chatty Cathy. I will be back next week with some new stuff, with some new. Thank you so much, everybody. We will be back next week. Make sure that tomorrow is a very special person's birthday. So make sure you wish Ashley a happy birthday tomorrow. Yes, Cindy, pause and be more present. Absolutely. Absolutely. So same time, same place next week. And that's it for me. That's my time. Bye, everybody.